Eek. My hair, I'm looking like Crazy Bone, Crazy AZ Bone, whatever. How y'all feeling? I had to get some. I had to. I felt like talking. I had a hell of a weekend. It was. I appreciate it. Feel like that. I definitely appreciate it. Spending some time with my relatives, my family, my brother, my little brothers, both of them, and two out of the three of my kids. That's something. I had court this past week or whatever, and I missed it because I just wasn't. I was on top of my stuff. I had a lot of stuff going on. I had got relieved late from work. On top of that, some have been telling me to check my court date papers and stuff, whatever, to make sure I had it coming up because I thought it was the 17th, and it wasn't. It was the damn 10th or whatever, and yeah, so I missed it. As a result, I mean, missing that date, I had to put, do an appeal, which, if you got a bad relationship with the co-parent, you got to put that appeal in. So I put that appeal in, and anyway, what made last week so hard was that 2 days ago is the day my mom passed away, a year ago, and a year ago is also the day that my kid's mom decides that she just wants to like blow up and like stop, I don't know, fucking with me or whatever the fuck, as far as like our daughter go, like cut me off from my daughter type shit, and just a bunch of bullshit, just a bunch of nonsense dramatic bullshit that it don't help nothing. Anyway, bottom line, I say all that to say, as I'm watching the news and I'm on social media and stuff like that or whatever, it's been cases where, these women been making bold choices and decisions and stuff like that or whatever. But I'm noticing that uh, it's women who do far or equally, there we go. There's women who do equally terrible things, but they are cute or they're attractive. And I notice it's like they don't get that same energy. They don't get the same energy that the ugly chicks get or the fat chicks get, or you know what I mean, the ones that just think, that don't have that um glow or pop or whatever, you know what I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, they don't have that star quality or whatever. So these uh these particular women, you know what I'm saying, get like a slap on, even though they wrong or whatever, they get like a slap on the wrist. Perfect example, like a chick that's like wrong, and then like when everybody came for it, it was like, oh y'all, that's y'all trip. But she was like tripping. The chick who made up that shit about the baby on the freeway, you know what I'm saying? Oh girl made up that shit on the freeway. Come on, so I see a white baby, da da da, and she hiding out, like she's hot. She the one hiding this shit. Like that, like on social media, they tried to protect that girl. Like, no, that's that's crazy. And then at one point, they was trying to blame the motherfucking boyfriend. They was trying to blame the boyfriend for that shit. Like, they was trying to say he did something to her, and then come out this lady was lying and shit. So what I'm saying is just like, what the hell is so hard about telling a chick she wrong, or you know what I'm saying, jumping in or whatever? What? I don't get it. Jordan Washington. I don't know what you said, Jordan Washington. Your message got retracted, but like, yeah, I don't get what the whole. I don't get what the issue is, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to woman bash or shit like that or whatever. Because it's dudes out here that get passes too. It's Nippo babies. It's all type of shit like that. But let's just say people in general. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, because I don't want to, single nobody out or make it seem like I'm coming for a group of people or nothing. But people in general that just like get pampered, or those people that get that type of treatment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people, they get that type of treatment where they just slip through the cracks of just like being told like, "Hey, bro, that shit wrong as hell. Hey, bro, you wrong as hell." I'm actually curious what this person said, but yeah, it was just wild. So one story I heard is like, okay, in Detroit, that's where I'm at. The lady, what's up, Spidey? In Detroit, the lady left her two kids in the car or whatever, and they froze. And then on social media, they coming for the fat girlfriend and her baby daddy. Now here's the problem I got with that. In that case, if because the boyfriend or the baby daddy saying that the girlfriend didn't want his people, or her people didn't want his kids around her. I don't know what the fuck. That sounds weak as hell. But I like to a degree I understand what he's saying because I was just in a relationship like that and I had to end that relationship because of shit like that. What's going on, Adriana? But because of stuff like that, I had to end that relationship. I had to end that relationship because oh girl, like, I got three kids, three little kids. Oh girl, I want my kids around. I can't be with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? But I had put myself in a position where I was living with her. I bought a house. The house, the life, I still own this house. I gotta put this house together. I really gotta get this house together. And you know, that should take a lot of money, man. That shit ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Especially home repairs and stuff like that. So it's like a whole bunch of stuff I had to, I was learning or whatever. First time home buyer and shit like that or whatever. So I'm trying to live with her, live on my own, and I'm like, whatever. We started living together. Long story short, I found out as we living together that this shit just wasn't working, and I can't I can't stay in a situation like that and my kids not seeing me. I'm not spending time with my children and stuff like that. That's not cool. So you know what I'm saying. As a father, when I look at that one situation where the dude say like, "Oh, my girl ain't want the kids around, or my girl ain't want blase splee, or yada yada yada, etc." You know what I mean? However you want to chop that up, I gotta be, I gotta be 100. You know what I'm saying? That was weak as a dad, as a father, as a man. That was weak. But we don't know if he was trying to get out of that situation or what. We don't know. We just speculating. But what I'm saying is, people come on the internet come for the girlfriend, and they ain't even really saying too much about the mama. Then turn around, same people, same case. The GoFundMe or whatever for the kids or whatever. Like I've been through that with my mom when I had to bring my mom whatever. Like my uncle take care of the GoFundMe shit, and all of a sudden shit started getting weird. But as long as her service went through the way it was supposed to, I was like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. Like I just, you know what I mean? I let that like the money ain't really, you know what I'm saying? If you somebody that's like stuck on that, like you really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because the money ain't really shit. You know what I'm saying? The money ain't gonna bring the person back. The money ain't gonna stop the pain. The money, if y'all even was close, you know what I'm saying? So, by her being a mama, I get her saying, I don't even want the money. Cause that's some real shit. Like she lost her kids, both her babies. Like she don't. I could just imagine the pain that the lady feeling. So I'm not here to down. Like I said, I'm not here to down anybody. And from what I'm seeing, ain't nobody really saying nothing about the mom. But that shit was poor fucking judgment on her part. However, as a dad, like bro, I can't. Like I said, I don't wait months without seeing my kid. But now I'm in a position where I have to see my kid, and so he dropped the ball a long time ago, and that's an unfortunate event. Then another case that I seen going on in the news is the one where the chick dropped her kids off at the goddamn chick drop her kids off at CPS, whatever. She dropped her kids off to CPS, and people were trying to say she was a bad mama, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, maybe in some cases, like put yourself in the kid's shoes. If you had an abusive parent or a parent that didn't want your ass, would you rather them drop you off, or would you rather them, you know what I'm saying, keep like struggling and failing and shit? You know what I'm saying? Then you got the situation where at the chicken, I guess it was like Oakland County or whatever. What'd you say? So location, shorten the location or whatever. Chicken Oakland County. She we her kids at the crib for years, and she done went on trips, all type of shit. They said, yeah, I'm gonna post the pictures later in a minute when I edit this, but they got pictures of the house. It's dilapidated, it's disgusting. It's like shit on the wall, all type of shit in the tubs and toilets. So you don't know what type of shit the kids been having to deal with, or it's wild, bro. God, well, all right. I call this the Happy Samurai. I'm thinking as I'm talking. All y'all that clicked, I thought a lot of niggas clicked in and clicked the fuck out. I call it the Happy Samurai because that's just a cool ass design I came up with and a cool ass name, I think. And I never seen a Happy Samurai smile or no shit like that. So like, just imagine that, dude that's prepared to put himself on the blade if he got to. You know what I'm saying? But he walking around with a smile and shit. Any day could be his last day. He could die on the sword any day. So I said the Happy Samurai because these stories is gruesome, man, brutal. You feel me? And I'm just, I'm trying to stay happy. I'm trying to, make it just like the rest of us. Anyway, so the last story. The girl with her kids, left the kids or whatever at the house. It was a story like that in Texas. Our girl left the kids or whatever and went out of town and went somewhere or some shit like that for like 2 months. But this chick in Michigan did that shit for like years. I didn't read exactly how many years she left her kids at the house by themselves, but they was left at the house by themselves for a good little while. And pretty chick too, pretty little skinny chick or whatever. Out cold, bro. That's some out cold ass shit, bro. Like, what's going through your head to leave your kid? Like, my son's small, bro. I could not imagine leaving it by himself. I just couldn't imagine doing that, bro. Like, I can't even go wash my clothes without him screaming, "Daddy, Daddy" in the hallway. Like, so the idea of leaving my kid by themselves for anything longer than a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? I can't even, it's just bizarre to me. So these women leaving their kids for more than, you know what I'm saying, an hour, half hour. That's pathetic to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not trying to judge nobody. It's just, we gotta call it what it is. Feel me? Like, a motherfucker feelings can't be worth more than a kid life. And that's what I'm trying to explain. I guess that's my whole point of me bringing up my own personal shit with this shit, looking at these situations and shit. Like, your feelings are not more important than our child's life. And that's the mentality a lot of adults need to adopt. A lot of people that got kids or want to have kids or you want to have sex, you need to have this idea in your head that how you feel is nothing. It means nothing compared to how that child feels. How you feel, what you want, what you're going through is nothing compared to what you put that child through. You gotta actually lift them kids up, build them kids up, build each other up. You know what I'm saying? Build your co-parent up, or build wife or husband, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Build each other up, bro. That's what motherfuckers need to do. Build each other up. Even if y'all not together, like, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to be beefing and shit. You know what I mean? But like, to the dudes that had kids with these women and let these women struggle to shit to get that far, they bitch ass niggas. Like, there's no getting around that shit. There's no getting around that shit. If you a nigga that had a baby with a woman and you let her problems get that bad to where her child life was in danger or anything like that, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. Like, it shouldn't get that bad. You should have had somewhere for them to go, or it not them, your kids, my nigga. Like, you should have somewhere for you to go. So my man's answer when it came to his baby mama, like, I ain't know she was in the car. Like, all that shit is unacceptable. None of that shit is the right answer. None of that shit is a good answer. And you know, like, oh, it was with the one case in Chicago. I think it was Chicago or Ohio, whatever. The girl left her kids there for months or whatever, or she was leaving them there periodically and just bringing food back to the house and just leaving and coming back and leaving, like not even cleaning up, and claimed it was a sitter there or whatever. And her boyfriend, wimp, because like, how do you not, like, how long you know what I mean, like, that's why some of this relationship advice on the internet is bad. That's why I stopped giving that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just be out here like, I'm about to smash and just, like, bro, no, bro, it's like, if she got kids, them niggas' lives do matter, bro. Them niggas do matter. That's a part of her. So if she got kids, like, they life matter. If she got kids, that's a part of her. You can't just mess with the chick and X her kids out. Like, so my man answer was unacceptable, talking about, oh, I ain't know she had kids. How long was you messing with this lady for, bro? And she never bring her kids around, and you think there's somebody that you want to mess with, and you're not concerned at all for the children. Do you get what I'm saying? And she think that you somebody suitable to date. None of that makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? None of that shit makes sense. So yeah, he so, like, when it comes to that, like I said, I'm not just like, oh, all these women bad. No, that man is wrong as well. Those men are terrible men. They're not good men. They're not victims. They are bad men because you made a life and you're so irresponsible with the shit that this life is now in jeopardy. You're so irresponsible with the shit that this life is now in danger. It was like a whole bunch of shit. You get what I'm saying? There's like a whole bunch of shit wrong with that shit. So like, all these different stories, whatever, it's like a bunch of shit wrong. Where it's the adults, it's both adults. It's not just, oh, that man, oh, it's just that woman. No, it's, you know what I mean. But what I would like to see is more women being held accountable up front before shit even get that bad. Do you get what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't seen your kid in like 2 days. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. Like, as a dad, like, bro, I get it. Like sometimes you get caught up with work, you get caught up with a bunch of shit, you forget to call. Like, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, shit don't happen. What I'm saying is, you gotta call sometime. At some point, my nigga, once, twice a week as a start. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta start checking on your kids if you got kids out here, bro. Like, that's just real shit. It's unacceptable to say, I ain't know. That's a bitch ass answer. Or I thought. That's a bitch ass answer. You can't really chime in like that and then still expect niggas to respect you. Nobody's gonna respect that shit, bro. Nobody's gonna respect that shit. But it's your boy Mars in the building. I'm out. I'm about to get I'm all talking. I'm about to get up out of here because I do got to get started today. But I had to get this up out of my system, man. Like, it's I'm tired of seeing that shit where, you know, there's good dads out here and they are trying, and then, you know, this type of shit happen. You know what I mean? And it's just, it make everybody look bad, it make our community look bad, it make us as a nation look bad. You know what I'm saying? But there are good dads. There's good moms out here. You know what I'm saying? There's good moms and good dads out here. There's people that co-parent and don't have these type of problems, and you know what I'm saying. We should all aspire to try to, you know, have those type of relationships and shit. Like, I'm all for that. I'm all for the peace. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm about to get up out of here. I don't know who that is that keep chiming in and chiming out, but okay. It's your boy Mars in the building, man. I'm out.